Hello and welcome back to another episode of a DAO. So, we have a couple things we need to do real quick. We have some levels that I want to do. Let's see what skills we'd want to actually increase on her right now. Herbalism probably. And then I really care about their I don't know. Is there something to increase just her magic? Actually, that's exactly what we should do, is just increase her magic. And then now I have to make a decision. I do think I want to do more creation, but it's just difficult because I want to do more creation because I want to do more of a healer kind of character, but we can't get healer until more healing stuff until a little later. You have to have certain numbers of magic, which actually we should be able to get both of those eventually at some point. So yeah, we'll just do rejuvenate for now. And then what did I forget? Oh, it didn't go through that I did. Oh, I double clicked it, didn't I? And then she has some levels as well. Let's see. Mechanical expertise. This is for locks and traps. That's beautiful. Oh. I thought there was going to be more stuff. Okay, well, it's probably cunning. Cunning and dex. So we'll just do 2 in cunning, 1 in dex. Alright. So, if you leave and go inside, you can find a bunch of new missions that popped up. I'm going to accept about all these. And I realized that I don't believe I accepted the ones in Lothering, so we're going to try to go back to Lothering to accept those, just because we're having a little bit of trouble with the battles, if you guys haven't noticed. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest, that I'm doing so bad, but it's an old RPG, I'm not surprised. So actually I'm going to go back to my main. And we are going to head to Lothering. We got into a little tiff on our way to Lothering. So we're going to see what this is. Oh, haven't we talked to this guy before? Yeah, because I can't touch this. I don't even think I have any money to buy anything. We'll see.
Stranger, the doors are closed off. Old Tegra can give you a discount.
This guy's not going to tell me anything. Let's see this discount here. Let's see if there's anything we really want right now. Do I even have money? I have 3 gold. So it's possible we can get something. Let's see. I'm currently using the Oath Keeper. There's no point in switching. I mean, I could buy that for what's his face. Yeah, actually compare items to Alistair. Yeah, no. That's poop. Any of these actually good? Here, we'll compare to Rihanna for this. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we're pretty good right now. We don't need any of this stuff. I mean, I can look at these amulets. Nothing's really... Oh, you have flasks? Acid flask. What's this? Yeah, he's got gifts. Hey, give me this gift. Give me the gift. Give me the gift. Give me the gift. I do want to get everybody leveled up, so like with their friendship and stuff. Friendship. I mean, I guess that's what you can call it. I guess technically it is friendship. Yes. Let's keep going to Lothering. Looks like nothing's really changed here, which is good. That means I should be able to collect those quests, so I will let you guys know if anything happens. There were no quests. Ah! Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I could go to Redcliffe, or I can try to go to... There's like Oregon Overgrin or something like that. If I can find it. We don't want to go to Denerim right now. Redcliffe Village, Redcliffe Castle. Oh, I gotta go to the castle at some point, don't I? maybe if we continue on with this little questorino, that'll help us out. Why can't I travel?
It's all Grey Warden work.
So I think I'm gonna go over there and see what we can do in that department. Okay, so I went to the camp to give Sten some stuff. And then sell whatever I didn't want. And there's a bunch of gifts that are just free here. I feel a little lost why these are all free. Well, look how many there are. I mean, I can obviously not hold all these. Actually, I should probably stop. I'm gonna have to see what... Some of these I think are just... Some of these I think you can give to anybody. I'm gonna have to look these up. Because... I mean, they're free. I just don't feel right now taking it. This pack is designed to distribute weight evenly, letting explorers fight on federated and carry large one. Oh my god, I want that. There's so much stuff that I want that, I cannot afford. So what I'm gonna... Wait. A chastity belt? Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is look up these. This is probably for Alistair. And then give them to who they belong to. And then maybe instead what we can do is work on upping our relationships with our companions this episode. So, I'll let you guys know in just a moment. Okay, so I made a list with all of the gifts. I realized that it's from a DLC that we have, I guess, where it's like pranks and gifts and stuff. I don't want to do the pranks because the pranks will do minus 50, I guess. And I don't know how I would recover that, but I did write down what everybody would take, as well as already gifts that we have all on this piece of paper. So I'm just gonna probably go around and talk to some people, because honestly, your relationship with people is important to how well you do in combat, because you get buffs and stuff.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you.
Oh.
Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right?
What?
She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
That's wonderful news. That really is. Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
What are you expecting she'll do?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about her except her name and where she lives.
Okay.
Her name is Goldana. And I think
Goldana.
she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
Yes?
How do you give gifts again? Oh, Lord have mercy, I do not know. I don't remember how to give gifts. Okay, so Alistair he likes the Grey Warden hand puppet, I believe is what it's called. Do 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 do. Yeah, how do I give this to somebody? I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you can do this in camp. That might be why. Oh, I know how to do it. There you go. It's gonna be like this, isn't it? Scroll, 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 scroll. Hopefully this is right. Did I pass it again? There we go. There we go.
I could get used to this, you know.
Not bad. What? Alistair can play with this puppet and its accompanying horse? What the frick snick snack? Okay, and then I also have some gifts for Liliana, Morgan's, and Sten. I have some other gifts for some other people, but they're not in our group yet, so I'm not so concerned about that at this moment in time. For Morgan, she wants the Alistair doll, which apparently it's like a voodoo doll, and she can play with it as such.
Grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
And then I have a golden rope necklace.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Yes, it is. So we are done with Morgan and Alistair for now. Liliana. We have the fat loot.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Blue satin. Oh wait, she can play with it. Liliana can play this loot. That's cool.
Oh, how dear of you.
And then
So
the
much.
silver sword of mercy.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
And then we, of course, have some stuff for Sten. Oh, I also have a stick. I have something for Bubble. This stick. Restriction. Throw the stick for Bubble to retrieve. Oh my god, that's so cute! Alright, and then Sten. Last but not least, he has the butterfly sword.
Do you expect me to carry this for you?
What the heck? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, so the pranks actually, they give you an item as well? Okay, we can do that then. But that's not what I thought was gonna happen. Well, that's fine. I mean, I guess I got a sword out of it. I'm not gonna, it's a two-handed sword anyways, so he can have this. There was the Kunari prayers.
I am impressed.
So I'm guessing they just cancel each other out on purpose. And then painting of the Rebel Queen. What does this do? Sign can recite traditional. Oh, that's cool. I'm probably gonna sell those to be honest.
Unexpected. Thank you.
I don't really want to hold on to them the whole time. I mean, can I give it to him in this? No. I'm gonna have to hold on to it, so I'm probably gonna get rid of them. I'm wondering now if it's worth... It's fine. I don't want to risk it. What if I get another -50 like that? This is really good though. 12 for damage. I mean, right now we don't have anything, so I mean that's not bad. Inspired major constitution, massive constitution, minor magic. Oh lord. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at his sword. It's beautiful. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk to Morgan then. I want to get our relationship up with her because, well, I mean, that's part of the plan. So yeah, this is gonna be another, you know, getting to know our companions kind of episode, which I'm never upset about.
I await your command.
Alright, this needs to get moved out of the way now though, because it's in my way. I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Tell me, are you really Flemeth's daughter? That seems kind of rude.
I assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me.
Yes.
Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. 'Tis not inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man, or perhaps change to a more attractive form to attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child.
Yeah. She was not always as old as she is now, was she? Well, no, obviously not. Could she have stolen you as a child?
It seems likely, does it
Yeah.
not? In an animal form, a babe could easily be spirited away and raised as Flemeth's own. I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another.
Yeah.
And Flemeth has always treated me as her blood.
Yeah. Does that mean you love her?
What an odd thing to say. Why must love enter into the equation? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser.
I suppose that's
You
true.
suppose it's true? 'Tis true. To indulge in love is to indulge in delusion. Surely a Grey Warden such as yourself does not believe otherwise.
I do, in fact, believe
see.
otherwise.
Well, we all have our weaknesses, don't we?
Somehow she's still approved. I don't know how.
Await your command.
That was difficult. It was pretty
Full
difficult.
of questions, are you?
I already asked her that.
I await your command.
So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me.
Yeah.
If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
And did they speak back?
Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me,
Dazzled,
seemed what
yeah.
true wealth and beauty must be.
True
I
wealth
snuck
and
up
beauty.
behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I
Oh my
hugged it to my chest with delight
God.
as I sped back to the wilds.
I can't imagine. Yeah, what happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground.
Oh.
I was heartbroken.
Oh, why would she do that? But you were just a child, yeah, but that's the problem.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today.
I guess
as
so.
difficult as they might have been.
I guess so. They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely. But such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Okay.
I
Damn.
await
That shit
your
hurts.
command.
That shit hurts. I'd like to discuss
We're in
something
camp,
personal.
so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here? Yeah.
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
No, I don't want you to leave. I thought we were friends.
Are we? Then why do you ask such a question?
Oof. Oof. Oh, I lost the third one because of that, huh?
I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Well, I'm not risking that again. Fuck that.
I await your command.
Morgan disapproves -6. Oh. What's this? Oh, for a second I thought I could move the bar to see what the other ones would say. Okay, so that didn't go very well. So let's go talk to Liliana. Let's hopefully I don't do another fuck up like that, because that was really bad. What's up?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
She flirting? Is that flirt? My hair, thank you.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize
That would hurt.
terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Poor birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I?
Oh my god, ew.
Forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
Oh, this is where you can go to the next level. But we already have a boyfriend, and I know there's jealousy in this game, so we're not gonna do it. You're a treasured friend, Liliana.
Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
Here we go. What's this? Oh my god, the way it's... No. No! I'm not done! Get out of here. Oh my god.
Yes.
Indeed.
Fucking ridiculous. I was wondering why it popped up like that, okay? I got confused. I'm confused now though, for real, like, cause our relationship's just like... Oh, well, I'm pretty much maxed out with Alistair. Liliana, I'm getting close, and Morgan, I'm getting close, but I'm not quite there, I guess.
Something I can help with?
Should I switch out Alistair for stun though then? I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden.
Okay.
My mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled.
Okay.
When Orlais was defeated, and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais.
Okay.
She took my mother with her.
Okay.
I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later.
Okay.
Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
Why was she not happy in Orlais?
She wasn't unhappy. We had a good life, and she liked Orlais well enough. I loved it though. Valerio was so vibrant, colorful. Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else.
Oh.
She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
You were young, it's understandable, yeah.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes.
Oh, that's
Small
why.
white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
That must have cost so much money.
Something I can
Sis.
help with?
Sis. What would someone like you to be doing in Lord of the Rings Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
They don't teach you how to find the cloister, do they?
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who
I
seek
fucked
it.
up.
I chose to stay and become
I
a third.
fucked up. What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais, Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they
Okay.
rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Yo, that was a fucking lie. She just lied to my fucking face.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about
I miss
Orlais?
Valerio. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character,
She lied to my fucking
Valerio
face,
is a
right?
person,
Like,
and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Valerio, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses.
I feel
And
like there was a
always,
lie
floating
there.
above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais. Her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
The fine things. What sorts of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One
Furs.
can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see.
Furs.
Orlais is very fashionable.
We don't
Almost
support furs
ridiculous,
around
you
here.
say. But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Oh, I love shoes.
When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course.
You
It
know,
was
they really
fine.
tell you, like, they give you really strong hints on what gifts to give people. Oh, that sounds so lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not
Blue.
at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
I know, right? So ugly and
They're
shapeless.
sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
I guess so. I don't really know what the fuck you think we gotta do. Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Neutral? Did you just say
Something I can help
88 neutral?
Yes?
What the
What's on
frick?
your mind?
You are a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Alright, do it. That sounds interesting.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods.
Jesus
Before
fucking
the cold
Christ.
could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own.
Okay.
Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted
Not
to show
bad.
the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now,
Oh.
in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms,
Well,
let alone
yeah.
compete in the grand tourney. But Aveline kept her
Sexism.
helmet on and was not discovered.
Did she win the tourney?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee. Aveline had already bested him in the jousts, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena
Oof.
as Aveline was revealed.
She
The
was
lady
beheaded.
declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious. He had lost to a woman and was now being shamed.
Haha.
Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
I was hoping for a happy
The son of
ending.
the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death.
Aw,
And to this day,
that's nice at
any
least.
female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
I just wish she didn't have to get her throat slit, you know? You know, there was just like, I felt like, you know, that wasn't necessary. What are we at? 89? How are we still neutral? This is what I don't understand how this fucking shit works.
Yes?
Let's have her tell me more stories. A couple more.
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I already heard about Evelyn. Tell me about Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn.
Okay.
In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and
That's
depose
messed up.
their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker
my
cursed
God.
them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no loss. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds really religion-y. Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago.
Okay.
It always chill me to the bone.
Okay.
Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Yes, I have heard of Flemeth. I've never met her,
Mothers
though.
Scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit
How do
you
you,
away and
like,
bind you to her forever.
wink nicely?
They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Oh. Flemeth, tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea.
Okay.
When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife.
Okay.
Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him.
She would have.
Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years,
Okay.
and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Who the plot thickens.
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands,
Okay.
seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasen tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's
Trap.
heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to
It's a
Conobar's side with her.
It's a
But when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband.
Yeah.
She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar.
Okay.
But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth.
Okay.
Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle run red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Okay, so I think that's all I want to hear from you right now. Wow, only one? What's she at? Neutral. Is this like each is a scale? I just don't understand. This is... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if he'd let me smash. No, we don't have any more time for that today. Sorry, boys and girls, if you wanted to see Smash, and that just, we don't have time for that. But anyways, thank you guys for coming by and watch another episode of DAO. Next episode, we'll actually do some battling and other stuff. I just wanted to do a little companion stuff because it's good for the party as a whole. Let's see if I can pull it up for y'all. It's not talents. What the frick is it? It's skills, maybe? Anyway, I'm gonna talk while we're doing this. If you guys like this episode, please, pretty please, like, comment if you haven't already, subscribe. You know, all of this stuff is, like, really helpful for us. I know everybody says that, but the more people we have, the more time we're able to give with, honestly, the videos. Right now, as it is, I give as much time as I can with school and everything going on, but that's not a big deal. I appreciate, oh, I found it. I appreciate you guys coming by and watching our videos. It would help us out if you liked, comment, and subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, all three if you really want to. I'll post sometimes on there, more updates than you'll see on here, and sometimes the notification bell's a little spotty. But this one I'm talking about, as you can see, this is says plot. It gives them some sort of bonus because you've talked to them. And this is for them. This is for Stun. I'm not really friendly with Stun yet. This is me. And then Alistair gets Massive Constitution. So that'll actually help us with the fighting, which is kind of why I also want to do that. But yes. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. This is Rihanna from the Deep Sea Haven, signing off now.